Hey folks, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to power up your hiking adventure. So stay tuned. So you want to figure the best way to power your equipment while you're on your 1 or 2 hour, 1 or 2 day, several month, whatever adventure. Well, what I do is, because I do a lot of hiking in the woods, and I do spend anywhere from a weekend to a couple weeks out in the middle of nowhere, and I like to record everything. So what I do is I use a solar panel. This is the solar panel system. This one here is called PowerPort Solar from Anker. There are several different varieties out there that you could choose from, but I chose this because it has the ability to fold up into a notebook. It can go right in your backpack. Now, I've tested this over several days this week where we had absolute full sun, no clouds, and no warpage. It didn't cut out on me, nothing. It worked absolutely phenomenal. But what we do if we're gonna power by solar is we got to think about a solar panel or solar system on home. You got your solar panel, you got your charge controller, you got your power bank. We're going to start there. Well, I got my solar panel, and on this one comes with a couple plugs, different styles of stuff that I use. But on the inside, right here, is your 2 plug ports. They provide 5 volts, 4 amps continuous on full sun. But I can use this on a cloudy day as well. There'll be limited power. On hot sunny days there'll be maximum power. But you get something like the Scorpion 2 radio and you want to fill it up because it's not charging enough from its own panel. Well, if you plug this in on a cloudy day to the solar panel, you're going to end up probably charging the solar panel. It doesn't quite work out because if you don't have a full charge, it's not going to be able to pump it in. So what I do is I take my solar panel and I bought a power bank. Canadian Tire sells similar ones to this. This is 15,000 milliamps. You can go all the way up to 50,000 milliamps on one of these easy. On the end, it's got output 2 and output 1. On this one, output 1 is 1 amp, output 2 is 2 amp. That's for output. Now, to charge the power bank, of course we got the solar panel, but it's not enough, especially on this size. So what we do is we have a 5 volt 2 amp plug here that we can charge to. So what I do is during the daytime, I'll tie this to a tree and I'll show you how to do the ties and everything. It's pretty simple. Take your plug it into your power bank, take this, and we are going to go maximum charge, of course. We plug it into our solar panel, and it's now charging off solar panel. So we're going to charge this fully through the day. At night, we're going to take the power bank off. Now we're going to take things like Proster walkie-talkie. Not that expensive. It's got the USB plug to charge. I'll put that in port 2. I put everything in port 2 because I've had problems with 1 amp chargers where they blew circuits. So This way we're not going to take our Proster walkie-talkie, put it on, and it's now charging. And that's done. You charge something else. But I'll show you some different items that can be charged this way, and I think you'd find it pretty exciting. So we have the panel, our charging bank. Now, this is my old camera, the one that I started with. This is a DSLR from Nikon. Now, Nikon had a funny shaped battery. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I looked for a dock for this battery. And I found one that was USB chargeable. So I could charge by putting my battery into this dock. Take one of my plugs, plug it into the dock, plug this into output 2, and it begins to charge. You can watch the charge right on the screen. Now, that's the Nikon camera, the dock, and the battery. Okay, now on the Nikon camera I also used this microphone, which prevents the noise from the wind, which I can't get on my new camera. Just comes with one of those foam pads. Now, on the top you got a AAA battery. I thought, well, how do I charge a AAA battery? So I thought about it, and I decided, okay, I'm going to go back on Amazon, I'm going to buy a dock for that. I found one. It does AA and AAA batteries. This is from EBL, Smart USB Charger. That's the company, EBL. And yeah, it does AA and AAA batteries. Plug right into the charger. Just like that. It's even got lights to tell you when it's good and when it's not. Now, another item that I just showed you is this Proster 16-channel radio. They come in packs of several. I got 4 in my pack, but they can charge with their charging base off of USB. Okay, another really good one that people out there might have is the Oolite. Now, the Oolite is a 2-type light. It's your headlamp for when you're on the trail. Just turn it, goes on and off. When you're not on the trail, you don't want to use it as a headlamp, just a flashlight. You got your flashlight. Now, Oolite has a neat little thing too. It has this little charger. Here's the Oolite charger. Magnetic. Take the USB and plug it into port 2. It's now charging. On the end here, there's a little red light inside there that turns green when the unit is fully charged. So you can charge that from the battery bank. That's Oolite. Now here's another one that's really cool. I bought this as a survival radio. This is called the Scorpion 2. This is the one that I take on all my adventures. It's got AM, FM. It's got several weather channels. It can go on your pants or wherever you want to connect that to, your backpack. it's also got the flashlight, LED flashlight. Now, it's got a solar panel. It's got the wind up. Now you wouldn't think that I'd have to use a charger to charge this at night, but even though this solar panel really does charge this well, it doesn't charge it quickly. So sometimes you run out of power and you need to boost how much you charge. So right on the end here, you'll find your little port inside there in the top. Take your little thing that actually fits most cell phones, plug it in there. Okay, you take it and you plug it into your power bank. Now with the Scorpion 2, there's one thing you got to really be concerned with, and that's the fact that when the power bank gets down to 2 lights out of 4, the Scorpion 2 will actually start putting the power back into the power bank, so you'll never get this charged. This is one unit that you can actually run completely off the solar panel. But because this has all the mechanism in it, radio, flashlight, it's even got an LCD screen for your readouts, you don't want to have this in full sun. This has got to stay in the shade even when you're trying to charge it, because you can ruin the solar cell and you can also ruin the LED indicator, which I almost did once. Thank goodness it came back for me. So what I do is I'll take the solar panel, and if I have it wrapped on a tree or something, it's in full sun, I'll look for a shady spot where I can lay this radio in while I run the wire to the solar panel. Then I can charge this, and then it charges well. So that's pretty much everything I have. You guys might have different equipment, but when you purchase equipment, make sure that it's compatible with your solar panel so that you can plug it in to charge. Because if it's just a plug socket, you're not going to find those out in the middle of nowhere. So, okay, we've got a string. It's about arm length, full arm. What I'll do is pass it through the hole, put this in, take this other one, put it in as well, pull tight. Okay, now on the other one, do the same, put it in, pull it through, pull tight. Very easy. Now I can tie it around a tree, because on the other side there's another pair of holes. So that works really, really brilliant. Well, good luck with your hikes, good luck with your backpacking adventures, and thank you for tuning in.